Friends, I am going to cover part 2 of resilience in WOW series 21. Now, in the first part, I have covered introductory part of what resilience is and broadly what Ginsberg has said and etc. Now, here I would like to cover some of the strategies which you can adopt to develop this resilience. Resilience is like building up a muscle. Increasing your resilience takes time and strong intention. Focusing on 4 core components: connection, wellness, healthy thinking can empower you to withstand and learn from difficult and traumatic experiences. To increase your capacity for resilience, to weather and grow from the difficulties, we can use the following strategies. Build and strengthen your connections. Prioritize your relationships. Connecting with empathetic and understanding people can remind you that you are not alone in the midst of difficulties. Focus on finding trustworthy and compassionate individuals who validate your feelings and they won't discount your feelings, which will support the skill of resilience. They, with the understanding and love, especially your parents, your children, your siblings, your granddaughters, daughters, will act as a great medicine for your well-being. The pain of traumatic events can lead some people to isolate themselves, but it is important to accept help and support from those who care about you. Another point is, second point I can tell you, cultivate wellness. Take care of your body. Self-care is the mantra, and it is also a legitimate practice for mental health and building resilience. That is because stress is just as much physical as it is emotional. Promoting positive lifestyle factors like proper nutrition, ample sleep, hydration, and regular exercise can strengthen your body to adapt to stress and reduce the toll of emotions like anxiety or depression. Please remember, third point is practice mindfulness. Mindful journaling, yoga including pranayama, and other spiritual practices like prayer or meditation can also help people to build connections and restore hope, which can prime them to deal with situations that require resilience. When you meditate or pray, dwell on positive aspects of your life and recall the things you are grateful for. Focus on giving your body resources to manage stress rather than seeking to eliminate the feeling of stress altogether by following some irregular practices like drinking, smoking, and etc. Another point is help others. Whether you volunteer with a local homeless shelter or simply support a friend in their own time of need, you can garner stress and a sense of purpose, foster self-worth, connect with other people, and tangibly help others, all of which can empower you to grow in resilience. Another point is be proactive. It is helpful to acknowledge and accept your emotions during hard times. But it is also important to help you foster self-discovery by asking yourself, what can I do about this particular problem in my life? If the problem seems too big to tackle, break them down into manageable pieces. For example, if you got laid off at work, you may not be able to convince your boss it was a mistake for him to let you go. Of course, you won't accept it also, but you can spend an hour each day or 2 hours in each day developing your skills and working on various ways to improve your resume. Taking initiative will remind you that you can muster motivation and purpose even during stressful periods of your life, increasing the likelihood that you will rise up during painful time again. Move towards your goals. Develop some realistic goals and do something regularly, even if it seems like small accomplishment that enable you to move forward the things you want to accomplish. Instead of focusing on tasks that seem unachievable, ask yourself, what is one thing I know I can accomplish today that helps me move in the direction I want to go? For example, if you are struggling with the loss of loved ones and you want to move forward, you could join a grief support group in that area or in your area. Look for opportunities for self-discovery. people often find that they have grown in some aspect as a result of struggle. For example, after a tragedy or hardship, people have reported better relationships and greater sense of strength even while feeling vulnerable. That can increase the sense of self-worth and heighten their appreciation for life. Keeping things in perspective, how you think can play significant part in how you feel and how resilient you are when faced with obstacles. Try to identify areas of irrational thinking such as tendency to catastrophize difficulties or assume the world is out to get you or God is punishing you, and adopt a more balanced and realistic thinking pattern. You may not be able to change a highly stressful event or stressful event, but you can change how you interpret and respond to it. Accept change. Accept that change is a part of life. Certain goals or ideals may no longer be attainable as a result of adverse situation in your life. Accepting circumstances that cannot be changed can help you focus on circumstances that you can definitely take care of it. Please also remember, maintain hopeful outlook. It is hard to be positive when life is not going in your own way. An optimistic outlook empowers you to expect that good things will definitely happen to you. Try visualizing what you want rather than worrying about what you fear. Along the way, note any subtle ways in which you start to feel better as you deal with difficult situations. Learn from your past. By looking back at what or who was helpful in previous times of distress, you may discover how you can respond effectively to new difficult situations. Remind yourself of where you are, where you have been able to find strength, and ask yourself what you have learned from those experiences. Getting help when you need is crucial in building resilience. For many people, using their own resources and the kinds of strategies listed above may be enough for building the resilience, but some people it may not be sufficient. It is important to get professional help if you feel like you are unable to function as well as you would like or perform basic activities of daily living as a result of traumatic or other stressful life experience. Keep in mind that different people tend to be comfortable with the different styles of interaction. To get the most out of your therapeutic relationship, you should feel at ease with a mental health professional or in a support group. The important thing you have to remember is you are not alone in your journey. While you may not be able to control all your circumstances, you can grow by focusing on the positive aspects of life's challenges, and you can manage with the support of loved ones and trusted professionals. Friends, if you have gone through the resilience part 1 and part 2, I am very sure you are going to strengthen the muscle of your resilience, and you will be in a position to definitely face future stressful situations, vulnerable situations and challenges. All the best to you. Thank you, friends. Please tell me, how do you like my Wow series 21 part 1 and part 2 in respect of resilience. Thank you very much, friends.